Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. This is episode 3. I'm just going to run the time really slowly here because there's a couple things I want to mention. When I booted up the game this morning, I was taking a look at the bar here for all the statuses, and most of this looks okay. A few things though I did notice. Power is not good. Like really not good. So we are definitely going to plunk in another accumulator. So we're going to need polymers from Earth. So we'll plug one of those in, and probably some more actual generation might not be a bad idea. Let's do maybe a solar panel, and maybe a couple more wind turbines. There we go. So we're going to need definitely more parts, and especially polymers. And what else did I see? Right, the oxygen seemed okay, but water, we could use some more storage. So let's grab some of that. Storage for water. And that can, I guess doesn't matter too much where it goes. I guess I can just go up here beside the other one. That'll do. And the part that kind of annoyed me actually, here in Pre-Fabs, we had a self-sufficient dome as a prefab. I could have just come in here, instead of building wherever it went. I've lost where it... Okay, here. So I built this basic dome and then went in and built all this stuff, and I had a perfectly good self-sufficient dome. I could have just plunked down and it would have built all that stuff for me. Brutal. So I guess at some point we will build this prefab extra dome, but I don't think we really need a second dome yet. We're barely using the one we've got, so anyway, that was just things I noticed. What was the other prefab? It was, oh yeah, moisture vaporator. I mean, we might as well have it. It's not spectacular. This is the one that just barely does any water, but I mean, we might as well have it. It is kind of a waste of water, or excuse me, of electricity to power it, but it's fine. And we can just plunk this out of the way somewhere, I guess. If I turn that nicely, I might be able to get to line up with the cables. And then maybe I won't have to actually explicitly build cables. Yeah, let's just plunk it up there. That's fine. Okay, there we go. And I thought it also said I had some anomalies kicking around somewhere. At least I thought I'd seen that. Perhaps I am mistaken. It is saying... Oh, it was just talking about the one I'd already started on. Never mind, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and speed up here. That's good. Anyway, there we go. All set.
Went dark for 5 hours. When it rebooted, it confirmed it had come into contact with an unusually high voltage electrical charge.
Well, that's quite mean. I just finished fixing that a minute ago. In the last episode, it broke and then we fixed it, so I guess I got to fix it again. I said that. It is going to give us good stuff though, so that is all stuff I'm good with. So if we bring you here, then you can get that fixed. It's a bit of a drive, but that's okay. It's still not a lot of stored powers at that, so those batteries just won't last through the night. The water tower not done yet, or is it not connected? Oh, it's there. We just aren't producing enough. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're barely producing any extra water, so even with this extra vaporator, which is not in fact connected, okay, it's not powered. I see. Okay, that's a more logical problem to have. These cables are hideous. Anyway, that's okay. Are you fixed? You are fixed. Excellent. Let's go ahead.
Scanned.
Bring you guys back so I know where you are. Okay. Do we need to add any more scanning? No, we still got a bunch queued up. I guess we'll queue up a few more. That's fine. Not a problem. Now, I had mentioned I desperately need more polymers, so let's go ahead and get that. Now we did send the absurdities back, so we can actually grab a rocket, and that just carries so much more. And that's good. And we have a decent amount of funding. So let's have a look here. Is there anything here we might want? Well, we probably should get... Can we get or make our own polymers? That actually would be even better. Maybe we just go prefab factories. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Okay, let's think about this. If we grab one of each of these, that's still well within cargo capacity. So we could probably grab an extra, maybe even a couple extra power. The drone hub to guard them all. These are kind of crap, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so that's all good. And then let's say we also grab a couple more drones just to be used by those hubs. Bunch of polymers on hand. That might be too many. Okay. A couple more of those for later. Okay, so what do we think about that? That seems pretty good to me. That'll get us a lot of industry going. It completely fills the rocket, so we're not wasting any capacity. Yeah, I am quite happy with that. Let's do that. What are you complaining about? You have too much stored. I don't have enough storage nearby for concrete. Okay, we can fix that. We can absolutely fix that. Storage is depot, concrete. Congratulations. Just plunk that there, please. Instantly you kick back in. I am noticing you're getting awfully close to being done. So I think it might be time to get the next. Was that under? That was under production. Concrete. It's very. I'm sorry if you're finding this kind of easy to see, but I do not. Alright, and then we'll need to cable this up. Okay. A little disgusting, but it'll do. Because now this should be done long before this one is completely done. I mean, it's close, but it still has a little bit of time left. Maybe even this here can get a little bit out of it. But either way, that should keep us in concrete for quite some time. Oh, they gave us a second. We get to keep this rock. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense, because there's no reason why they would want to have us destroy the rocket the passengers came in on. Fair enough. Well, we obviously can't send it back yet, although apparently... Yay! Love the little fireworks, that's awesome. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, somehow we are generating fuel. I don't know how, because we don't have a fuel generator yet. I mean, it's coming, but we don't currently have one, so I have no idea where they're getting this fuel from that they're saying that they're refueling with. I have no idea. Unless one of these buildings just generates a tiny amount of fuel passively, somehow. I don't know which one even it would be, but generate more power if opened. Are you saying you're not open? Why are you not open? I don't see anything that looks like we're having a dust storm. Oh, okay, so it's not specifically for dust storms, it's if I want to have more maintenance. Okay. Ah, right, so that was that special one we picked up where we could just research for somebody else. So we can either have some free research, we can start using outsourcing cheaper, or they can just pay us. am I likely to ever use outsourcing? Not sure. But I might, and if I do, it's going to be nice for it to be cheaper, so let's do that. That's good, that's good. Speaking of research, do we still have some queued? We do. So we're working on the external food building, and then we'll have some training stuff. Oh, there was, right, one for probes. Let's do that. Drone hubs are better. Okay. Okay, so they're just generally useful, so we should have them, but I don't consider them super high priority. Those are just kind of nice to haves, in my mind anyway. There we go. So it looks like I am going to need one more down here to pick up that last little bit, but I'll wait till this one's done. We really don't need two of these going. Especially since they draw so much power. Speaking of power, it's not great. The stored water situation is starting to look a little bit better though, so I'm happy with that. That's good. Alright, how's things doing in the dome here? Food is coming along nicely. They brought 110 with them, so we're up. We're still up 10 from where they started, and it looks like they consume 2 per day, if I'm reading that right, but are producing 15. So, yeah, food is not a problem at all. Okay, so the grocer simply distributes it, so that makes them happy. Living complex. Is 50 good, or is that kind of average? I don't know if that's out of 100 or if that's something else, but either way, that's probably okay. And the bar. Apparently nobody's there at the moment, but no problem at all. Okay. I think we're all good there. You would like me to build a garden? I mean, sure. Let's get the rocket coming down first, though. There we go, absurdities. Have a land there. Now, let's look at decorations, you say. Ooh, there's lots. Oh, so that one actually charges you power. Interesting. These ones are just for comfort, it looks like. Interesting that this one... I wonder if they actually need light. Because the dome looks lit. So I don't think they do, but... And I also wonder why one would ever build a bigger one. I guess for aesthetics purposes, but they're the same value, like they do 40 comfort, but it costs twice as much. Oh. Well, let's absolutely have a statue to honor me, right? Where can I plunk this? Maybe right here. There we go. Isn't that nice? Anyway, we have landed. Yes, I know you're very busy, but we are getting a new drone hub for you, so you're going to be okay in a minute. That will be okay, because now we have lots of prefabs. Okay, so let's slow right down here and think about which order we're going to plunk these in. So I think the generator's got to go first. That would make the most sense. In fact, both of them, really. Now, I don't think, again, it matters too much where I put things. So I'm just going to put you both over here. Right. After that, we probably want the drone hub to be somewhere near where the next building section is going to be. Basically, wherever I'm going to put the next dome. Where am I going to put the next dome? That is a good question. I kind of want to put it down here near the science, but that's an awfully long way for... We probably should have at least one dome, if not a couple, in between, just so it's not such a long tunnel, right? So, maybe nearer the water? Or maybe I should get scanning up here more. Can I remove from queue? I can. In fact, let's do all these ones around here in that order. They can finish that one, that's fine, but yeah, I think this will be better. Okay. Alright. Right, so we want the fuel refinery next, because that's going to produce fuel, which we obviously need to get the rockets going, but also for polymers. You are probably production, right? Yes. Fuel refinery. So this takes water. So I figure it might as well be near the water, right? It probably doesn't actually have to be, but I think it makes sense for it to be near the water. So why don't we plunk you, let's say there. And then we can just do a very, very tiny pipe. So now you'll all be connected, that's fine. Alright, let's speed that up, let them build these things. Especially the power. Okay. Good. Get this going here. Beautiful. And with that, we are now officially producing fuel. And it doesn't take that much water. Surprisingly enough, like getting 12 fuel out of 1 water is not that bad. At least it doesn't seem like it to me. Anyway. Alright, next up we should get is the polymer factory. Polymer factory. Oh, okay, so this is an in-dome building. Is that? Oh no, sorry, it's an outside one, but it just needs to be near a dome. I see, okay, so it's an outside, but they have to travel to it, so we should plunk it out here somewhere. It looks like it needs water, so I probably want to put it on this side, actually. Maybe over here. I'll tuck this in. Maybe like so. And then a nice short pipe there. And that should get that going. Hang on a second, we have an anomaly somewhere. Yes, please. We like those. Awesome. Oh, did I not ever send it back? I thought I sent them both back. Oops. I guess you were sitting out there in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. Oopsies. But I did send the other one back. Yes. Okay, so you went back, but the other one didn't. Weird. Alright. Well, we're not going to worry about it. So, you should be up. We may not have enough people for everything, but at least now, theoretically, we are producing some polymers, which is very good because the accumulators use those up for maintenance, and obviously never want to lose those. Breakthrough discovered. Well, that's good. I don't think I took any seniors. I don't remember now. I wasn't really looking so much at their age, more at their quirks and stats and such. And water reclamation. Okay, well, I mean, eventually we'll get everything, of course, but trying to prioritize it could be exciting. And we're at the low fungi, which should be a life support fungal farm. I mean, we're okay for food right now, so maybe we don't need to actually build this yet, unless it's way more efficient than this. So maybe that's what I should be doing, is just comparing. Okay, so 6 workers per shift. Oh, you're not going to nicely tell me what the... Okay, so right now they're doing wheat. Well, I could switch to potatoes or soybean. But it looks like in 2 days you would get 17. And then, or you get 8 per day. I mean, that's close enough, right? 16 to 17 is not enough for me to worry about. 10 power, half a water, and 2... What is that? What's that? Oh, it's oxygen, right? So 10 power, 2 water, or 2... Okay, so this actually seems more efficient already. Okay, so that low G fungal farm we're probably not going to build unless we get desperate for food. Good to know. Okay. Meanwhile, what else were we doing? We needed an electronics and machine parts factories. Right. Get our production. Okay, so the electronics... Okay, so they're going to use up rare metals, which I don't think we've found yet. But the machine parts we can do, because that's just normal metals. Okay, so this one is in a dome. Okay. Then congratulations, have a factory. I am noticing water is a problem, so we need to fix that right away. Have we found another water source? I'm not seeing one. That's not great. Okay. Am I allowed to put more than one extractor on here? I'm guessing not. So I think I have to just... Ew. I really don't like these. Oh, and I don't even know how to make them. Well, that's not good. That's distinctly not good. Well, there's a research site there. That's actually much closer. 20% bonus. What was the other one? Are they all the same? No, they're different, and this one's not as good anyway. Huh. Then we probably will want our next dome up here somewhere near that then. Okay. But we definitely, though, need to sort out water. Uh-oh. Life gives you lemons. Oh, here we go.
On an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
Yes, I know. I did take some enthusiasts. Is this just basically telling me about this because I haven't seen it officially yet? Okay. Great. Thank you for that. I am aware of that, but thank you. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so these are refueling.
Research complete.
There's our productivity training. So engineers and geologists are better, and that will queue up more work for me the next time we bring people in, so that's good. But I mean, we probably should do it. I just wonder if I should do this one first. It probably doesn't matter. We're going to do both. This one's probably more immediately useful. But either way, it's going to be at the bottom. I am going to bump this up, though, because this... water is currently a problem. In fact, if this has only barely started, we're going to bump it up entirely. Okay. So we are just about holding on, but the water is not good. Power. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't realize you needed that much effort. Okay, so low priority for you then. That's brutal. Wow. Okay. Maybe I am getting ahead of myself doing this stuff. Okay, sector scan. Oh, there we go. Another set of water, and it's a better grade. Perfect. Okay, so let us queue that up. Water extractor. Let's absolutely queue that up. We will need drones out there. Now, like I say, since I'm going to be putting the other dome out here, in fact, by all rights, we could just plunk in the prefab of it, right? Because it's all self-sufficient. I just might not hook it up yet. In fact, I probably won't hook it up yet. Search site probably has to go somewhere near. How do I want to do this? Okay, hang on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. So, okay, so it's going to have, so that's a Moxie, a water tower. Okay, so none of that was like a research lab, so it doesn't matter. As long as I'm close to this, I don't think I have to be right on it. Okay. So So I think as long as I'm within, striking range of it, though, I think that will be sufficient. I'll plunk that maybe there. And let's get that drone commander, or excuse me, drone hub prefab going. Probably will, where's the previous ones? Back here somewhere, right? So we probably just want to plunk this out here. I don't remember where exactly I placed the last one. Where did I place the last one? I thought it was over here somewhere. Ah, yes, there it is, right there. Okay, so your range is basically, oh, that lines up pretty well, to there. Okay, so if I then say new drone hub, as long as that's covered, you can go pretty much anywhere about here. I think that will work. Cable it back. You just connect it to that building, which has power. That would be sufficient. And we can cable this building to that. And pipe. This water. All the way out to here. Okay. And then we'll need our commander to come out here and let them start working on all this. It's going to be a ton of work, but that's okay. That gives them something to think about. And that's fine. Anyway, we are running low on time for today, so I am going to call it there. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching today. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. If you have any comments on what I'm doing so far, because do remember, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I'm getting way ahead of myself, building these factories and that, what have you, please do let me know in a comment. Hopefully before it's too late. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of keep going and doing what I'm doing. And we'll see how long it lasts. Anyway, have a good one, folks. See ya.